Hi, welcome to the cocktail vlog. Early this morning I put out a poll on YouTube to find out what cocktail video I should make next, and I was actually quite surprised that the #1 request was for syrups. So for a video including simple syrups, rich syrup, ginger, honey, and so on. Now there was a mixed review in the comments. There was a couple of people that flat out did not want me to make a syrup video, but that was the most requested, so that's going to be coming up. But I'll also follow on with whiskey cocktails and tequila cocktails, and of course the penicillin. It's just a matter of what order I'll be doing them in. This morning I had a copy of 3 ingredient cocktails arrived by Robert Simonson, who's also the author of, I think, the Old Fashioned book. I'll confirm and write that in the description below. But today I'm going to show you how to make the White Negroni. So this particular cocktail was created by Wayne Collins in 2001. He was in Bordeaux, France at the time and didn't actually have access to both Campari and Sweet Vermouth. He substituted those for Suze Gentian Liqueur and Lillet Blanc, which are both French aperitifs. He was making the drink for the director of Plymouth Gin, so I can only assume that Plymouth Gin was the original gin that he was actually using when he first created this. So the White Negroni is featured in this cocktail book, but it's been on my list for a very long time. Once I was going through the book and I noticed it in here, I thought, today's the day. Let's get started. So there are a few different variations with this particular recipe. So I'm going to be using Lillet, which I believe is the original. You can also try it with a dry vermouth or Cocchi Americano. And as I mentioned earlier, I believe Plymouth Gin is the actual original gin that was used, but today I'm going to use Aviation Gin, which I think is probably the most similar. Not so juniper forward, and this does have the addition of some floral notes from the lavender, which is one of the botanicals in the gin. But just to get started straight away, so 1 ounce, 30 mils. This cocktail was just equal parts. So start off with the gin, but of course if you don't have Plymouth, you don't have Aviation, just use whatever gin you like or have at home. Followed by Lillet. This is a French aperitif. And last of all, your Suze, which is your gentian liqueur. It's going to add a lot of earthy, woody kind of tones to the drink, and then a subtle bitterness. And a really bright yellow colour. So fill your glass with ice. And give it a good stir. So you want to stir 20-30 seconds as usual. Add some dilution. Chill the drink down. This glass was chilled as well, and it's got a nice heavy thick base, so it does retain its temperature, well, at least for a little bit longer. And to finish this cocktail, a twist of grapefruit. It's a really nice big piece. Express those oils over the top. So there you have the White Negroni. Cheers. So Suze has this very specific characteristic, that woodiness and that earthiness. This actually smells like it's not overpowering, and it actually complements the other ingredients. It's quite pleasant, it's quite nice. It's not as bitter as a standard Negroni, which is kind of plays with your mind a little bit because that's what you're expecting. It's quite interesting. You get the gin up front, and then followed by the botanicals. The botanicals of the gin, and then followed by the subtle bitterness and the earthy characters from Suze and the Lillet. It's not too bad. Thanks for watching. Make sure you like and subscribe, and stay tuned for whiskey cocktails, tequila cocktails, penicillin, and a lot more cocktail videos. Cheers.